All right, Steve Ficacci, the bye run here. He's just going to break the beam, and he's going to take on Scott Gove in the finals of Top Stock. All right, so Steve Ficacci and Scott Gove going to compete for the PC Richard and Son gift cards. The winner going to take home a $1,000 gift card from PC Richard and Son, and the runner-up going to get a $500 gift card from PC Richard and Son. So $500 in appliances or electronics or even mattresses on the line between Scott Gove and Steve Ficacci. And remember, guys, we are broadcasting live right now on YouTube on Div1TV, presented by MicroStrategy. So welcome in everyone around the world watching on YouTube as we get ready to go into the third time run session for Super Street 1090 Index. Let's go. Super Comp to the lanes for your third time run session. Super Comp to the lanes for your third time run session. All right, your first pair up here for Super Street in this third time run. Marty Ganjoin and Kelly Barbado. Ganjoin, the orange car. Tower side in the import DPS lane. 1969 Camaro with a Chevy 454. Ganjoin, a 63-year-old gentleman in construction. Hails from Brick, New Jersey. And Kelly Barbado from Bath, Pennsylvania. There's the ghost in the PA system. Fourth out light for James Mosier in the Ford Mustang Tower side. Steve Taxis out of Old Bridge, 69 Camaro in the right lane. Taxis goes 91 with a 1 over the 1090. James Mosier hits it dead on with a 4 at 134 miles per hour. The Lift Tech Forklifts man, Rick Mattioli, is coming up tower side in the import DPS lane out of Middlesex, New Jersey, driving a 1968 Camaro. And the PC Richard and Son team is far side in the USA Auto Supply lane with Eddie Brooks behind the wheel out of Deer Park, New York, of that 1982 Chevrolet Camaro. All right, both cars on the throttle stop here. And both cars about maybe 200 feet out there. Power comes back on. All right, so Eddie Brooks was 3 over the 90 with a 9 right there. Rick Mattioli a little bit better, 1 over with a 1. All right, 2 ATCO Dragway regulars right here. Carly Wolf out of Lumberton, the 22-year-old student in the 1989 Ford Mustang. And Taylor Iacono from Chemung, New Jersey, grew up here at ATCO on Junior Dragster. She's in the Bernie Speed Shop pickup, right side. That 1999 S10, both girls red right here. 1 foul for Taylor, 49 for Carly. Carly's out of the 1090 by 41 foul at 123 miles per hour. Taylor runs it 6 over with an 8 at 129 miles per hour. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. We need Super Comp, 890 Index to the lanes for your third time run session. Super Comp, 890 index to the lanes for your third time run session. And attention out there in the pits. Our speed shop now has C25, C15, and C10 fuel if anybody out there was looking for it. Once again, the speed shop is restocked with C25, C15, and C10 fuel. All right, so anybody out there that needs C25, 15, or 10, head to the speed shop right now. Eddie Bloom and Don Knoblich headed on down the track. Eddie Bloom's out of the 1090 there by 10th thou, 89 with an O at 131 miles per hour. Good run from Don Knoblich, 1 over the 90 with a 2 at 150 miles per hour. Neil Vaccaro and Frankie Renda. Vaccaro, tower side in the import DPS lane in the Oldsmobile Cutlass. Vaccaro's out of Fresh Meadows, New York. Retired at 63. Good for Neil. All right, Frankie Renda. Looks like right side in that Chevy S10 out of Staten Island. Tension in the pits, tension in the pits. Super stock, class eliminations to the lanes for round number 1. Super stock, class eliminations to the lanes for round number 1. Once again, attention in the pits. Super stock, class eliminations to the lanes for round number 1 as Neil Vaccaro in the Oldsmobile 14 light and goes out of the 1090 by 2 thou at 146 miles per hour. Renda right side in the S10 20 light and ends up 1 over the 90 with a 6 at 133 miles per hour. Dave Bergfeld and Tom DePascal. Looks like your final pair up here in Super Street 1090 Index. Third time run session. Bergfeld from Parlin, New Jersey. The 69 Camaro, tower side in the import DPS lane. And far side in the USA Auto Supply lane. You got Tom Bean and DePascal from Sayreville, New Jersey. 1974 Chevy Vega Camback, the Vega wagon in the right lane. Bergfeld waxed the tree right there with an 8 thou light. DePascal in the right lane with a 32. And DePascal, look at that breakout right there. 1064 with an O. Goes out of the 90 by 26 hundredths, almost 3/10. Bergfeld, he's got a big breakout on his side too. 1080 with a 2. He's out of the 90 by 98 thou. All right, so that'll do it for Super Street. Third time run. Tension in the pits. Tension in the pits. Jeff Kondratic, please report to the front gate. Jeff Kondratic, please report to the front gate. Once again, attention in the pits. Jeff Kondratic, report to the front gate, please. You have a package there waiting for you. Concession stand is open, guys. If you're hungry or thirsty, you can head on over there for food and drink. Don't forget, we got homemade chili over there, sausage and peppers, panzerottis, personal pizzas, cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks, buffalo chicken cheesesteaks, in addition to the hot dogs, hamburgers, and cheeseburgers, bacon cheeseburgers, french fries, mozzarella sticks, onion rings, soft pretzels, and more. So head on over to the concession stand right now if you're hungry. If you're thirsty, we have plenty of water, lemonade, iced tea, fruit punch, Gatorades, Pepsi products, coffee, and hot chocolate over there. So concessions open for food and drink. Speed shop is open in the back of the pits, right by the VP Race Fuel sign. Remember, if you're out there and you need C25, C15, or C10 fuel, we are now restocked at the speed shop. So anybody out there that needs C25, 15, or 10, you can head back to the speed shop. Remember, we do have Sunoco fuel this weekend for anybody out there that needs it. But this is a VP Race Fuel track. That's right. That's why we got the sign back there. All right. Anybody out there needs oil or spare parts and safety items? CO2 and nitrous refills back at the speed shop. If you need any air for your tires, we got the air hose back there as well. So speed shop is open in the back of the pits for race supplies as Super Comp pulling into the water box for their third time run session. And again, remember, Diane Kubicki with the Northeast Division here taking photos, guys. If you'd like to check out her photography, just go to div1photos.com. And ATCO Dragway photographer Dave Mokarek is here. He'll be taking his photos, and they'll be up on his website, davemokarek.com. So 2 different ways to see some photography from this weekend's PC Richard, NHRA, PCRichard.com, Northeast Division National Open. All right, here we go. Super Comp, Mike Bodner, tower side in the import DPS lane. And if you're watching on Div1TV on YouTube, presented by MicroStrategies, tower side is the closer lane to the camera, and at least at the starting line view. And then the far side, right side, would be the further lane away from the camera. All right, so Bodner, tower side, left side. The 06 undercover dragster. New Jersey. Tom Slater from Colonia, New Jersey. Undercover dragster in the right lane. Slater goes 87 with a 6, breaks out of the 90 by 24th out. Bodner ends up 14 over, 904 with a 6 at 162 miles per hour. Bodner just missing a perfect light there with a 1,000 red light. Slater a little bit late with a 66 green in the right lane. Kathy Smulligan out of Coopersburg, Pennsylvania is driving her Cressman dragster far side in the USA Auto Supply lane. And you've got the recovered Alki car here, tower side, Mike Hepp out of Levittown, Pennsylvania, the 53-year-old contractor there. Seventh out light is Smulligan's quick on the draw right side. 15 red. And that's there. 889 with a 9. Goes out of the 90 by 1,000. Smulligan's 40 over there. 930 with a 2 at 155 miles per hour. All right, once again, super stock. Class eliminations. Let's go to the lanes for your first round of eliminations. Super stock. Class eliminations to the lanes for round number 1. Super stock. Class eliminations to the lanes for round number 1. Bill Hardifer and Mark Dunn, the next pair up here in Super Comp, their third time run session here today. Hardifer out of Chemung, New Jersey, the 64-year-old foreman in a 2019 S&W dragster, the W&T pipeline car there in the import DBS lane. Mark Dunn, the 38-year-old technician from Roselle Park, New Jersey, is far side in the USA Auto Supply lane in a 1980 Pro Start dragster. Mark Dunn goes 8 down at the tree. And Dunn there, 888 with a 7, goes out of the 90 by 13th out at 130 miles per hour. Hardifer, look at that, he's 18 over, 908 with an O, but the mile per hour at 175. He's moving down there, but still way off the 890. Phil Langford, Gold Rush man, in the Gold Rush car, the 08 Precision Dragster in the import DPS lane out of Langhorne, Pennsylvania. And far side in the USA Auto Supply lane, you got Don Bangs out of Southampton, Pennsylvania in his 03 Race Tech. Don Bangs goes dead perfect on the 890 at 178 miles per hour. Langford looked like might have spun the tire just a little bit there as he left the starting line. He ends up 29 over, 919 with a 4 at 171 miles per hour. Steve Everett Sr., tower side in the import DPS lane out of Williamstown, New Jersey. He's in the 07 S&W Dragster. Anthony Barrett's far side in the USA Auto Supply lane out of Bayville, New York. Everett Sr. goes 15 light. Left side is Barrett in the right lane, cuts a 64. And on the 890, Barrett goes out by 47 thou right side at 181 miles per hour. Everett Sr. runs 2 over with an 8 at 174 miles per hour. And I think we got one more super comper at the top of the hill there. And a couple sitting in the back of the lanes. All right, so Mike Robolato's sitting at the top of the hill, and there's a couple of Super Comp dragsters at the back there. I think the last run here in Super Comp 890 Index, the third time run session. John Martin out of Cream Ridge, New Jersey, in the 05 Cressman Dragster in the USA Auto Supply lane. Chevy motor for Martin. He's not alone here this weekend with that choice. A lot of Chevy motors out there. 38 light for Martin, and looking for an 890 on the board. Goes 2 over with an 8 at 178 miles per hour. That'll do it for Super Comp. And once again, we need super stock class eliminations to the lanes for round 1. Super stock class eliminations to the lanes for round number 1. Super Gas, you're on standby. Super Gas, you're on standby. We'll call you up for your third time run session. Also, stock eliminator class eliminations, you're on standby. Stock eliminator class eliminations, you're on standby. We'll be calling you up for round number 2 shortly. All right, so Super Gas and stock eliminator class eliminations on standby. And we need super stock class eliminations to the staging lanes for round number 1. Concession stand is open. If you're hungry or thirsty, you can head on over that way right now. Speed shop is open in the back of the pits for race supplies. And if anybody's just getting here, tech inspection is still open in the back of the staging lane, so if anybody has not yet been teched in, you need to get to the back of the staging lanes and get through tech. All right, basically I'm probably talking to any index cars or top sportsmen or top dragster that have come in, that your first qualifying session will be around the 4 o'clock time mark, maybe a little bit earlier, okay? So if you have not been through tech inspection, you need to get to the back of the staging lanes to get through tech prior to your first time or qualifying run. All right, so we're just waiting for the Super Stocker class eliminations to get loaded up there in the staging lanes, and then we'll get back at it here on Friday, May 3rd at the NHRA PCRichard.com Northeast Division National Open here at ATCO Dragway, and being broadcast live on YouTube on Div1TV, presented by MicroStrategies. All right, final call, super stock, class eliminations to the lanes for round number 1. Final call, super stock, class eliminations to the lanes for round number 1. And attention out there in the pits, Super Gas 990 Index. If you would like another time run session, start getting them ready because we're calling you up here in about a minute or so for your third time run session. So Super Gas 990 Index, start getting ready. Super Gas 990 Index. Start getting ready. We'll be calling you up here in just about a minute for your third time run session. And stock eliminator class elimination winners, start getting ready as well because we'll be calling you to the lanes for round number 2. All right, looks like the Super Stockers are firing up over there in the staging lanes, getting ready to start round 1 of their class eliminations. First matchup between Bob Cup and Troy Huntsberry, a pair of Super Stock J automatic cars. Cup tower side out of Alexandria, Virginia in the 65 Chevelle. Huntsberry far side out of Hagerstown, Maryland in the 89 Camaro. The win in the right lane as Cup tried to get the advantage, but he goes red by 4th out. Huntsberry, 2:15 light, but had the win off the starting line on the 4th out red light from Cup. All right, GTK automatic matchup here between Chelsea Clark and Russ Linke. Clark out of Niagara Falls, Canada, tower side in the 1996 Chevy Camaro. Russ Linke, far side out of Old Bridge, 2007 Chevy Cobalt is his ride. Pontiac motor under the hood for Linke in the right lane. Clark running the Chevy. Good matchup here, but I think Linke in the right lane might be out in front. And Linke is out in front, and Linke gonna take the win, 998. To the 10:03. Clark, the better mile per hour there, 132 also. Better reaction time, 27, but Linke takes the stripe by 12 foul. And Russ has the win there in GTK automatic. All right, GTH automatic matchup here between Pat Glade and Jeff Thornton. Glade is tower side out of Howell, New Jersey in the Buick Somerset. Thornton from Woodbury, New Jersey. Chevrolet Camaro in the right lane. Both drivers here running Chevy motors. 350 for Glade. Glade out about 100 feet on the bumper there, but he's 84 red. Monster stand from Glade. But he's too quick on the draw. Thornton, the win light there, 142 light. All right, GTL automatic matchup here between Nick Scardelli and Dwayne Iscan. Scardelli, the Mercury Capri in the import DPS lane out of Red Bank, New Jersey. Iscan out of Alexandria, Virginia, far side in the 1986 Ford Mustang. Here, both drivers running Ford motors. The 302 for Scardelli, 351 for Iscan. In the USA. Scardelli taking the stand out a little bit further. Both drivers green here, so we're going heads up to the top end. And Scardelli in front goes 10-10 at 130. Eiscant well behind him. 1092 at 121 miles per hour. Scardelli gets the stripe there by almost 0.8 of a second, 74 hundredths. Nick Scardelli further wheel stand and much more stripe there and takes the win in GTL Automatic. All right, Super Gas 990 Index. You guys can bring them up to the lanes if you would like a third time run session. Super Gas 990 Index to the lanes for your third time run session. Once again, attention in the pits. Super Gas 990 Index to the lanes for your third time run session. And once again, stock eliminator, class elimination winners, stand by, start getting ready. Stock eliminator, class elimination winners, stand by. We'll be calling you up for round number 2 in a few minutes. You guys will be up after the second time shot for the third time shot for Super Gas. All right, Super Stock B Modified matchup. This should be a good race here between Rich K and Jeff Tripp. K out of East Meadow, New York. The beautiful 1969 Plymouth Valiant coming up tower side in the import DPS lane. Jeff Tripp from Jackson, New Jersey. Also beautiful 2007 Chevy Cobalt in the USA Auto Supply lane. Ed Schrader and Doug Linke, GTJ automatic matchup here. Schrader in front in the Pontiac and takes the win 991 at 131 miles per hour. Linke through the finish line at 10:27, 127 miles per hour. Schrader, 6th out light, and takes the stripe by almost 4/10 for the win light. All right, Anthony Bongiovanni, factory Super Stock C car in at a 965 class index. Taking on Rich DiOrio, the Super Stock P automatic car in the right lane. factory GTC car, John Canada. 49 red light, goes 900 with a 2 at 147 miles per hour. Paul Genther, factory GTF car, the Mustang in the right lane. 49 light, ended up 932 at 143 miles per hour. All right, George Taylor, Jr. Super stock E-modified 1967 Camaro in the import DPS lane, class index of 10 flat. Doug Shervanek, GTO automatic car. Start here. And has win light on is Taylor Jr. 34 red. So looks like these cars, the only ones in their class here at the Open. All right, final call, final call. Super Gas 990 index to the lanes. Super Gas 990 index to the lanes. If you would like a third time run session. All right, super stock F automatic car for Joe Hertline, the Camaro Tower side. 1045 class index for him. Factory the Camaro on the right lane, the ATI performance car, and Bagley is slowing down. Hertline goes 959 at 137 miles per hour. And Bagley slow in the right lane, 1611 at 72 miles per hour. All right, Scott Gove, the super stock A-modified Dodge Daytona in the import DPS lane. And you got Ray Scardelli, the GTL 1997 Ford Pro in the USA Auto Supply lane. Let's see if Gove can hook it up here. It spins again. Scardelli 997, Gove 981. His first two runs yesterday, Gove had that car hooking up. He ran 780. All right, attention out there in the pits. Absolute final call. Super Gas to the lanes for your third time run session, and super categories, super street, super comp, super gas. We will most likely go through a fourth session. So if you want one more, don't start drinking just yet. All right? But final call, super gas, 990 index to the lanes for your third time run session. Charlie Buck, super stock H automatic car, 1060 class index. Ron Huntsberry, GTI automatic. Car in the right lane, 1065 class index, and Huntsberry went red before Bubka. 17, Bubka was 11. All right, so that'll do it for the super stock class eliminations. Round one. Attention in the pits.